Hello, everyone. So, today is the day that we talk about be. Be. A lot of people, for example, if you're Russian, you don't use be. And so you don't use it inside of your conversations, right? You forget about be. And in other cases, if you are Latin, you use be a little bit too much. You use it in the wrong places. So, today we are going to try, or no, we are going to clarify this little be problem. So here, like I told you in the past video, we need to understand why it is that we use the form of be. I know that many people like to call it a verb. Honestly, I don't like to call it a verb. Hold on. Let me get myself on here again. There I am. There I am. All right. I don't like to call it a verb because I don't want you to get confused. Because a verb really is something, it's an action. Of course, we have non-action verbs too, like, for example, love and need and hate, etc. But for the most part, you can see a verb. You can see somebody run. You can see somebody eat, sleep, etc. But do you ever see anybody be? If I say to you, I am what? I am what, right? What do you mean? I am what? So that isn't a verb, really. So I like to say that it is the be form, not the verb to be. You use the be form with things like descriptions, physical and character descriptions. For example, beautiful, happy is a feeling, but wonderful, great, tall, skinny, fat, all of those things are physical and character descriptions. You also use it for feelings. I told you happy. Happy is a feeling. Excited, upset, angry, hungry. All of those things are feelings. So you would say, I am hungry. She is hungry. We are hungry. She is beautiful. She is terrible. He is wonderful, etc. You also use it with nouns. So what are nouns? Nouns are people, places, things, and ideas. So teacher, noun, not noun. What do you think? My house, is that a noun? My cat, is that a noun? Are my headphones a noun? Is my cell phone a noun? So I'll let you answer those questions. And so I want to get to the grammar of nouns. And it's really quite simple. For I, you would use am, or if it's something negative, it would be am not or I'm not. If you want to ask a question, one of the most important things is to put the am in the beginning. Like, you don't say, I am happy. That's not a thing we do. The way that we know that this is a question is because you put it in the beginning. Am I happy? Sounds like a philosophical question. Am I happy? I don't know. Are you? I don't know if I could tell you that. Now, you could also, for singular, things that are singular, and that's anything singular. I always like to emphasize, yes, he, she, it, but don't think just he, she, it. Singular. How many cell phones do I have? One. How many pens do I have? One. How many sweaters do I have? One. But how many earrings do I have? Right? One pair, actually. I have 2 earrings if I want to, count them separately, but really it's 1 pair of earrings. So it's a singular pair of earrings, right? Anything that is singular. And here I would say that you use is for something that is singular. is not or isn't for something negative, and of course, the magic, right? Put is in the beginning to tell people that this is a question. The other thing that is important is when you talk about plurals, right? Plurals. I mentioned the last time that in English we don't have a singular you. You don't say you is home. That's not what we say. You say, yeah, but it's only one person, of course. You is home. No, that logic doesn't work in this case because we only have one form of you, right? So it's you are for one person, and you are for two people, and you are for 100 people, and you are, like, for example, the people. A lot of people like to say the people is. But how many people do we have? Do we have one people? No. We have 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, because if it's singular, it would be person, right? So the people is never in your life. We do not say the people is. We say the people are. Because how many people do you have? A lot. So there you go. Never in your life will you say you is. Hey, you is happy. No. You would say, I'll let you think about that one. So here is what we would use. Are not, aren't, again, same thing. Put this in the beginning. You guys will be able to look at this anyway so that you can see the basics of it, right? I would just like to highlight the most important things. And one of those very, very, very important things is that am, is, are never goes together with verbs not in the ing form. So what does that mean? Well, that means that if my verb, right, if my verb is not ing, I don't say things like I am go to the store or we are live in Miami, because what's going on here? What's going on here? This makes no sense, right? This makes no sense. I am go? No, because go is an action. Go is a verb. So these two guys, they don't go together. They've never been married. They will never be married. They don't like each other, okay? They do not like each other. While this guy and this guy, right, the form of be and ing, always go together. So you can't leave them alone. You can't just say, oh, well, I'm just, today I say I going. No, you can't do that because they're married. They're not divorced. They love each other. You can't separate them. So this is very, very important. You do not say things like, oh, yes, I am call my friend. No, I am eat dinner. No. I am eat. What does that mean? Yeah, nice to meet you, eat. Because then in that case, you're saying that you are a noun, right? My name is eat. No, my name is not eat. So you would say, I eat, right? In this case, we're not talking about verbs. We talked about verbs last time. So you don't want to do that. You absolutely, positively want to stop doing that. And I know even after this class, sometimes people do it. And I'm like, no, I said no, right? You need to be conscious of how you speak. You need to correct yourself, right? You need to correct yourself. In this case, I said, I am at the store. Yes, this works because the store is a place. We are in Miami. Yes, because Miami is a place. I am happy. Yes, because that's a feeling. I am beautiful. Thank you very much. Because that's a physical description. I am amazing. That's what you should always say, right? I am amazing. Because that's a character description. I am, well, I'm not a thing, but I would say this is a cell phone because it's a thing, right? So we absolutely just want to realize, oh my God, I just said to somebody, I am eat dinner. why did I do that? That's not correct. So in that moment, you have to say, excuse me, no, I eat dinner every day, or I am at home eating dinner. I'll talk about that in a few lessons, right? But the point is, I said, I am at home, right? Place, place, place. So never in your life will you use something like I am go, or I am eat, or I am live. Eliminate that from your vocabulary, all right? So I will leave it there. Remember that you can look at this as many times as possible. You can put it in your shower, and then you can look at it while you take a nice shower. And you don't have to memorize it, but you really just have to put it to practice and just be logical about it. That's why you're here. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next class.